Tell me the overalls, Tay. I mean, D-Lo.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in a very rainy Kansas City, Missouri at venerable Arrowhead Stadium. A few
just send me, text it to me. I'm about to play.
Arrowhead Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was just about off the charts.
Yeah, I'm about to send it. I'm about to put it in the group me.
As the Chiefs get set to do battle with the Houston Texans. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
This is David Johnson, the former All-Pro. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Yeah, he can. He can.
3 there on the first play of the game.
Tay, tell him talk to him in the chat. Tell him that he can.
How long it's going to take to get over the loss to the Chiefs in the postseason last year in the divisional round.
Yeah, he can.
A 24-0 lead on the road.
Yeah, explain it to him. He can.
That ball game, but not when Patrick Mahomes is on the other side of the field. As those Chiefs rallied back to win one of 3 times in those playoffs where they trailed by double digits and came back to get the victory. He'll try and run it. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Gun. Here's Watson. Buying time to his left.
Bro,
he
fuck.
may try and run for this. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Evades the tackler, and now some space. Touchdown, Houston. David Johnson, 60 yards. And the Texans have taken the early lead. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
And penalty markers down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Well, that holding call set him up with not great field position.
Not at all when you tack on the penalty. But that field position after the return wasn't terrific. It's not a great starting field position as well.
So the hold on special teams backs him up all the way inside the 15 to start. Now Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Mahomes. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire.
Complete to.
We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Mike, 55. Check 55. Mike. We own them. We own them. Yellow.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Results.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Touchdown, Houston. 63 yards on the punt return score. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability. A lot of times they want this guy just to try to flip field position. He flipped it all the way into the end zone.
Yeah, the rule of thumb is, can you pick up 10 yards? That's getting a 1st down. Instead, he takes it all the way and provides a big spark for his team.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
Nice play there by Zach Cunningham, picking up the tackle for a loss, and that's something he does so well. Can roam sideline to sideline, one of the best run stoppers in the league. Led the team in combined and solo tackles the past 2 seasons.
Now on 2nd and 13, Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long, pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You gonna let that happen, guys? Is that how we're going to play? And they responded to the challenge.
The 1st down carry here for Johnson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
But I think the ball's out, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. So a first quarter fumble in the rain, and this isn't supposed to let up. They've had flash flood warnings just west of here, so they better get used to this.
And it's hard to do real early in the game because you're so amped up and you're trying to do so much. You've got to get used to it, though. You've got to focus in on the ball, make sure you're taking care of it. That one cost them.
And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now these two quarterbacks in this one, Mahomes and Watson, so much in common. Drafted 2 picks apart from one another in 2017. Mahomes going 10th to Kansas City, Watson at 12 to Houston. Both Pro Bowlers early in their careers, of course. And Mahomes has the MVP and a Super Bowl ring, so he kind of has the leg up to this point. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 44 yards. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. set to return. This is Brandon Cooks. And able to get this out to the 25.
For first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. From the 29, Watson. Throw left side complete. That's Fuller. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Under a minute to go. Clock running at a back-and-forth first quarter of play. On first down, Watson. Open man. The tight end fails. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 22-yard line. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Again, it's Watson. Flush to his right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 15. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelce. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I know it's a little bit of a cliche to talk about all the tight ends who are really wide receivers in the NFL, but Travis Kelce fits that perfectly. He led all tight ends last season with over 1,200 yards receiving, 4th in the NFL. I think he's one of the gold standards in the league for the tight end position, and I don't know if anyone has any more fun playing the game than Travis Kelce.
And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
He's got his man. That's Hardman. There he goes, right side. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 77 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game. The extra point splits the uprights. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. A good first down call as the screen play gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now a guy who missed the last 2 full seasons, it's Jerick McKinnon. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. Alex Okafor showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work. A catch there by Brandon Cooks, and it's hard to believe that he's on his 4th team in 5 years because he's produced everywhere that he's been. Houston hoping to see the Brandon Cooks that they saw in New Orleans, in New England, and in Los Angeles. 2019, though, was his first year under 1,000 yards since 2014. He's looking for a bounce back.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
First down.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Watson, option play. He'll hand it to Johnson. And he'll take this for about 4 up to the 46-yard line.
On the stop.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw is Watson. Screen play, McKinnon. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
To Jerick.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. Flushed out right. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Here we go with Johnson. And he loses the football a 2nd time. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. So they tried it. Not only did they not get the first, they fumbled it away.
Yeah, it's one of those things where it went from bad to worse, but I know that everyone's going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think that teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their game plan, what they want to get done that day, go for it. Give it a try. Hey, let's see if your defense can rescue him a little bit.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 15 yards on the play, first down. He's making quite a splash here in his NFL debut.
Well, he was advertised as being NFL ready, and both you and I tend to arch an eyebrow a little bit when we first hear that, but I think that they were right about this one.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in Week 1. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it, and not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range, but boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side.
Yeah.
Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
Hold on, bro. Hold on. They just hold me like a motherfucker, bro.
After the interception, here's Watson. Looking underneath, and he finds McKinnon.
Bro, like,
shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
The 14-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Watson.
Oh, right in the middle of the field.
It's fouls.
I'm tripping with Mahomes, too. Tweaking.
27 yards.
This nigga is good. He's real good.
Texans.
Now it's Watson.
Man.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
First down.
On first down, it's Watson.
Good shit, y'all.
Down, a Chiefs sack. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining
Only one more stop.
as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Another try after the first down sack. Watson eluding the pressure right.
Oh!
It's incomplete. Took a shot.
Tyrann Mathieu, what you on?
Get it to Jerick McKinnon there, and that'll make it 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 15.
Out of the gun, Watson. Looking for Cooks, and it's intercepted.
Who?
Picked up by Juan Thornhill. The 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. 3rd down, passing down. They throw the extra defensive back in there for a nickel package, and it worked out.
And it's not anything that you would think is just great strategy. It's just that when you have 5 defensive backs on the field and an obvious passing down, it's a lot tougher to complete a pass. And on that play, they completed it just to the wrong team, and it cost them 6 points.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
That was big, bro. That fucking pick was just big. Oh my.
Decent field position through the pick six. Obviously costly.
But they can't.
I'm there for the cutback.
Bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play too.
Going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in the Thursday night opener. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, we'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And bring this out to the 25. No return there for Hardman. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing.
Miko hurt!
That's a really tough one for them to swallow.
He ain't got my dog hurt.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 48-yard line. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Looking downfield for Kelsey.
Bro, then
Mahomes misfires again.
He threw 3 picks week 1.
Picked off by Jason McCourty.
That shit crazy. Just because they not letting me go get it with fucking Kelsey. Like, he just keep running. I gotta trade him, bro. His ass on some other shit.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just
they got him tweaking on this bitch.
The quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. That catch good for
maybe don't even want to throw the ball with his ass.
If anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Operating from the gun, Watson.
Oh, Tyrann Mathieu! What the fuck? That'd have been your pick, gang.
With his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Here's Hill on the return. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return, and it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
I can't use this playbook. I hate this playbook, bro. Shit is trash.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
Fucking the Chiefs. I should have just went to Green Bay.
Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Flush to his right. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Now this will make it into the end zone. Now a hit and a loose football. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he will score. It's a touchdown. A big play there. Taking it in. And the Texans have broken the tie. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Texans 28, Chiefs 21.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get, and he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags, and I believe this is going to be a first down. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Mahomes now to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. There he goes left side. And they will score a pick six.
Bro, they're holding me. Oh, my God. How did he just snatch that out of the air?
Process there, and what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on
bro, this nigga Mahomes is ass.
So they can be in the right position to be in the right spot.
I cannot play with this nigga Mahomes.
Pick that one off and take it all the way back for a touchdown.
Taking about 7 yards.
Damn, this game just turned around that quick. I was just up. Now I'm down 2 touchdowns to this nigga, bro.
KC offense out of the hunt.
Yeah, it is a lot of time.
And following the pick six, and they're decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us.
Mahomes selling my shit.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Mahomes going to throw. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. A gain of 6 there on first.
And 4 at the 46-yard line.
Six yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They go play fake. Mahomes on the move to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Mahomes can sling it, but the feet are nimble too as he scrambles for a first down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And
he would have fumbled.
Avoids the hit for good measure.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Watson's
The
pass.
first down screen pass, good for 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends.
Oh, it's out. McKinnon fumbled it, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Tyson Alualu. Able to get him for a loss of about 3. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Justin Reed. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Bro, what the fuck? Oh, my God. I just lost this game.
From the gun, they will run McKinnon. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense.
My shit
rallying
just
to the
turned
football
off.
and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 20.
He got a good-ass defense. I ain't even gonna lie. His defense is nice.
First down.
I can't do shit on this defense, bro. It's so tough.
Expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead,
you're gonna see when you play these Titans, bro. They tough.
Quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Oh, let's go!
Maybe the turning point they need.
If I win this game by throwing 6 picks, bro, I don't know what to say.
He will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Man.
Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over.
Bro, I'm about to fuck around the trade Pat Mahomes. I cannot fuck with him.
So by pitching it around a little bit, it cost him. We could have a great finish.
Nah, I need somebody like, I don't know, bro. I need a top tier quarterback. I'd trade Josh Allen for fucking Pat Mahomes. I see a Blazer do that.
And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get 8 on the keeper there. It'll be second and a couple.
Second and 2.
Yeah.
They run it with McKinnon.
Fuck! Fumble again!
It's a pickup of
we popping his ass.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
Good shit, y'all.
Do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
At the 49-yard line.
Fuck it, Pat Mahomes is terrible for me. I just can't get right. Even if I play on the quick games, I cannot get right with this nigga.
Handoff, it's McKinnon. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down and 8. Well, with a fumble he had earlier.
Yeah, but it shouldn't be like that. If you got speedy-ass receivers, it should not be like that, bro.
Hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him, and since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing.
Oh, they just called a fucking pass in the.
Again, they need that
oh my God, they just hold me. That's the ball game.
This home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call. But for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
That's complete. Right around the 8. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6. 2nd and goal. Looked like a pretty good
fuck.
Right there.
That pass interference just killed me, bro.
In this game there, hits his guy out in the flat.
Man.
So many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown
fumble.
or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
We got to force something right here.
If you think about it right now in this season opener, it's 3rd and goal.
Make a play.
Watson down to throw.
Let's go!
They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Let's fucking go. That's all I needed, baby.
His guys will get the football back.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
Lurk the shit out of that bitch.
Chiefs offense about set to begin
oh,
this drive.
Bro.
The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase this 4th quarter deficit. Now, this series could very well determine our outcome. Nice work to get 7.
He locking that shit up, bro. There ain't shit I could do with that.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 20.
That's on me.
Down. Looked like one of the Chief linemen might have moved.
I didn't mean to do that.
They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. Now here's Mahomes.
And of course, Tyreek Hill, bum ass, dropped it. I threw 7 picks. That is unacceptable.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form.
I can't fuck with this playbook.
That's
Playbook is so trash.
My suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
It'll go as a gain of 10 on a Kansas City first down. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Eluding the pressure right. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one goes for 24 yards. And 2 big plays, one after the other. Now all of a sudden, they're on the march.
Got to feel good about what they've just gotten done, and now feel really good about what's in front of them.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Good block.
In for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown of his NFL debut. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
That ties the game.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. Fielded near the back of the end zone.
No way you brought that out, right?
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Come on. He couldn't score all game. His defense been holding him up.
They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines, but then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them in bounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. Watson now to throw.
Good shit, Chris Jones.
He's taken down.
That was great.
A huge play at this point in the game.
Chris Jones is truly a force, and it doesn't matter what uniform.
Good shit, Chris Jones.
On that side of the ball, you better double and triple team him. In 2018, the first player in NFL history to have a sack in 11 straight games. And while he didn't play all 16 in 2019, still had 9 sacks on the season and was an absolute beast during the playoffs.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
3rd down.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Watson.
Oh.
Down to 15 seconds now.
Incomplete.
Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Fuck, I'm about to make some shake too.
And control of the football, switching hands here with very
Oh, bro, I was gonna make some shake. It gave me Tyreek Hill on the punt.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Damn. Man, I can't get right with this fucking playbook for shit. I hate this playbook.
From the 23. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be corralled right around the 34.
OT.
Football, 4 quarters done, and we're dead even. We'll have overtime after this timeout. It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team gets a possession. And after both teams get a possession, then we're into sudden death. First team to score wins the game.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still
the Texans
adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown.
He good.
Because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now. The ones who are doing it best know they need to go down and attack, put the ball in the end zone.
Fuck, y'all. He threw 4 picks.
And give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. 15 yards on the play. First down.
Houston.
Now a 10th carry for Johnson.
Fuck, too many yards.
Gets him 7 up to midfield.
They ain't got 7 off that bitch.
Makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
From the 50, it's Watson. Escaping the pressure right.
Let's go!
Picked off by the
Let's fucking go, Honey Badger! Let's fucking go! Turn me the fuck up, and Patrick Mahomes threw 7 picks.
And you know what they say.
All you gotta do is go down here and kick a motherfucking field goal. Game over.
You don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure they
Let's go.
Let's ask Marvin, our statistician, to ring that down for us. That's typically how coaches and teams feel about it. If you throw one,
let's go, Miko. Let's go, Miko. Let's go, Miko. 7 fucking picks, bro. That is ridiculous. I don't know how the fuck.
Help the old passing stats. Remember, it was a pop pass, so it's not a wide receiver run there, Charles.
Well, I like the way that you scored it, and that's exactly how it goes into the books. But remember, he's had success throwing the ball the standard way in this game. And here, this little tap pass, it goes for good yardage, a little something extra in his repertoire.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Man, we going field goal.
So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And now the Texans want to call another timeout. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game. 4th.
Hold on, bro.
From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And he got it.
Let's go! I thought I missed that bitch! Oh!
We were just treated to an absolute
close.
In this one, a great finish in overtime with a long field goal. Everybody, including us, on the edge of their seats. Quite a game.
And it's rare.
Good fucking game, bro.
then it doesn't turn out to be a dandy, right? That's what we saw here. And just what you were talking about, a long field goal to win it. So definitely not a gimme. So there was tension all the way through until the ball went through the post.
But it did go through the post. Ice water was in his veins. So for Kansas City, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on the Los Angeles Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they